We're on Oholot Yud Dalid Mishnah Hey. Fifth Mishnah in the 14th chapter of Masechet Oholot. We're talking about zizin, which are like runners or crowns around the top of a house, and if there's tumah under them, they carry tumah. Says the Mishnah though, what happens if I have shnei zizin, ze al gabe ze, the two zizim, one on top of the other, v'yesh bahem poteach tefach, u'beinehem poteach tefach. Each one has a poteach tefach, and in between the two of them, there is a poteach tefach. So you can see here, these are let me move myself over, these are the two zizim. You can see I really like the Rav Scheinberg drawings. They're very clear. And in between, there's a poteach tefach in between them. There's going to be tumah here, or on top. Okay? That's pretty much the story we're talking about. We'll stick with this picture for a second. Okay? Tumah tachtehem, tumah under them, tachtehem tameh, then only under them is tameh. Beinehem, if there's tumah in between them, beinehem tameh, then tumah in between them is tameh. Here, this is exactly the point. If the tumah under them, tumah here, then only this area becomes tameh. Right? The Z's can they look at it as a shelf, but it can be all around. It can be whatever. It doesn't matter. The tumah under them, remember, because it's chotzetz, it's an oil, so it's chotzetz, and it's meviat tumah. Since it's meviat tumah, only it meviat tumah everything under it, next to it, but it doesn't. It saves whatever's in between them. If there's tumah in between them, then move myself back, then move it up. Tumah in between them, then we're going to see this is tahor and this is tahor. Let's go back to the Mishnah. You get the point. Tumah tachtehem. If there's tumah on the bottom level, tachtehem tameh. The bottom level is tameh. Beinehem tumah in the middle, medium level, in the middle. Beinehem tameh. Al gabehem tumah on the top. Then kenegdu ad the rakia tameh. If there's tumah on the top, then I think you should have it here, right? Move myself back. I keep moving myself. Tumah on the top. Then yes, if it's above it, but if there's a clean next to it, it doesn't matter because remember, there's nothing above it transferring the tumah up. Haya elyon odef al hatachton poteach tefach. Let's say the top shelf protruded beyond the bottom shelf a poteach tefach. You saw the picture here. Elyon odef al hatachton poteach tefach. So you have a shelf here, or like whatever, a molding or whatever around here, and then this one protrudes over that one a poteach tefach. So it's really you have. If you imagine this word here, it would spread all the way to here. Okay, so it says the Mishnah. Let's see what the halacha is. Tumah tachtehen o beinehem. If there's tumah under them or between them, tachtehen u beinehem tameh. Then whether it's if there's tumah anywhere under them or in between them, under them and in between them, not anywhere. I mean, it has to be under both of them or in between both of them. Then under them, in between them is tameh. Al gabehen, but above them, kinegdu al rakia tameh. So it has to be tumah tachtehem, or tumah is either here or beinehem, or here. We're going to talk about what happens if the tumah is here. Does the tumah transfer all the way over to here as well? An interesting question. If you look at the Bartanura says, bein shetumah tachat tachton, whether tumah is under the bottom one, bein shetumah tachat beinehem, or it's between them. Oto ha'odef she'elyon yater al hatachton tefach, that extra tefach protruding, me'arev et hatuma b'chol makom. It mixes the tumah in every case. Aval masha al elyon tahor dechotzetz. So it seems like the Bartanura says, whether the tumah is here or whether the tumah is here, all of this is tameh. But anything above, it only goes above, only goes up. But it would be above here is tahor. Okay, meaning if this tumah is not here, this whole thing would be tahor. But the Bartanura, let's go to the next case. And by the way, we're going to see there's going to be huge girsa issues. Girsa, when we say girsa, confusion in the text. Because if you'll notice, one of the things that you get gets very complicated when you say tachtehem o beinehem, tachtehem u beinehem, tachtehem u beinehem tameh. You see when the Mishnayot when texts start to repeat themselves in this way, people like to copy it. And the copyists weren't always the biggest, the biggest scholars or whatever. It becomes very easy to work. I'm going to show you an example where the copy is not clear exactly. It's not clear. You'll see in a second. Well, no, you'll see in the next Mishnah, not in this Mishnah. Okay, but so that's what the Bartanura says. Tachtehem ubenehem tamei, it's all mixed. But haya elyon odef al tachton pachot mitefach. If the protrusion is less than a tefach, then tumah tachtehem. If there's tumah under them, tachtehem u beinehem tameh, under them and between them are tameh. But says the Bartanura, in this case, if it was pachot mitefach, this is the second haya elyon, tumah tachtehem tachat tachton. In this case, let's go to this case, where it's less than a tefach, I have another picture here, okay, then it has to be tachat, the tumah has to be under here. Because if the tumah is only under here, that extra protrusion is not enough. It's not a poteach tefach vis-a-vis this one over here, as we'll see in a second. So let's read the case again. It protrudes less than a tefach, and I realize this is confusing, but that's part of the problem. Tuma tachtehem, if there's tuma under both of them, then tachtehem ubenehem tamei, then they're both tamei. Beinehem, but if the tuma is between them, in the middle, in between them, o tachata motar, or under the protrusion. So let's see the picture over here. If the tuma is either here or here, right, under the protruding area, but it's less than a poteach tefach, then says the Mishnah, then Rabbi Lezer Rabbi Lezer says, Tachtehem ubenehem tamei, both under it and beinehem, between them are tamei. Rabbi Yeshua says no, beinehem v'tachata motar tamei, v'tachtehem tahor. So Rabbi Lezer says everything is tamei, whereas Rabbi Yeshua says no, only this part is tamei, but here is tahor because it's got its own poteach tefach. This protrusion of less than a poteach tefach is not enough to make it an oel vis-a-vis here. That's a machloket between Rabbi Lezer and Rabbi Yeshua. Okay, I hope I made it as clear as I could. In the next Mishnah, we're going to see what the Girsa issues are. At least in the next Mishnah, you'll see how complicated this can be. As if it wasn't complicated enough already. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning. Remember you, my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.